Welcome back, my friends. I've got another video for you, another big slap on the face of a video today, right? I've talked about designs multiple times on the channel. It's something I care about. It's something that's gonna pop up more and more as we go on this journey. Now, why do I want to talk about designs? Just to give you a little briefing before we go ahead. Designs are something that can either make our lives a living hell or something that's just bliss to go through. And I obviously prefer the designs that are on the bliss side of things. Now, I'm converting myself into what I call a utilitarianist. I don't even know if that's a word. Just someone who cares about design, which puts function over form. Form is beautiful, form is great, but I think if something's functional, it's way better for you. It's just way better to use. And most of the time when something's functional, it has a nice aesthetic to it anyway. Like, it's usually, if function is done really well, beauty will follow it. I don't want to break into that too much straight away, because today I want to talk about a follow-up to a video I did. I talked about an addiction of mine not too long ago, but I talked about an addiction to mechanical pencils. And one of them in there was the one I enjoyed the most. I highlighted. This is the one I want to talk about a little bit more today. It hides in this coffin. It's actually a pencil case from Muji. Fantastic. It's fully aluminium or aluminum for some of you. This case holds my dearest pencil, my most favorite pencil of all time. It's not this, the Apple Pencil. I'm a fan of this, but honestly, design could be better. The new one's way better of a design, but I'm talking about this. This, my friends, is the Rotring 600. Now, this pencil is my end goal. It was my absolute end goal to receive, right? I wanted this so much, but I kind of wanted it surrounding a special occasion rather than just buying it. Because to me, this is a Rolex. This is literally a Rolex. It's not an extremely expensive pencil. It is rather pricey compared to other pencils that you might get, but it's not like completely out there. It's like 20 to 30 pounds, depending. You can get it on the sale for 20. It's a fantastic piece of art. I really, really, really like this pencil. Now, I feel like an old man talking about it. You gotta appreciate the things you're passionate about, and for some reason, I'm passionate about this pencil. The design is fantastic. There's flaws, right? That's why I named this video saying that it's almost perfect. It's not perfect. There's flaws to it. But every good thing has a couple flaws, maybe. In terms of functionality, this pencil is fantastic. It works, and it works great. It pops out lead as you push it, and that's about it. You have a eraser on the back, and it has a fantastic little twisty wheel, which lets you know what lead is inside the pencil. If you have many mechanical pencils, you'll know that almost every single one of them has this feature. Pretty much every single one of them has this feature to the point where it will just change by itself. This one, but due to its beautiful engineering, which I believe they are manufactured in Japan nowadays, either Japan or Germany. I know they manufactured them in one place and then went to the other, but it's either German or Japanese. Like, you can't go wrong with both of those when it comes to engineering and production quality. In terms of other bits of functionality, this knurling that can be found on the handle of the pencil is incredible. It's great. It's really grippy. It almost feels like Velcro on your fingers. It's kind of crazy. I bought a really expensive Faber-Castell pencil, which was lovely, but the grip was just metal that slides around on your fingers. It was terrible. This, however, is fantastic. Now, the flaw in this is the fact that you'll literally get gunk in this instantly. Like, this is all nasty and filthy on my one already. You can clean it out, so it's not that big of an issue. And it is a fantastic design. Now, you might not be able to see this here, but don't worry. I'll cover that in the, editing process, so you'll definitely see this close up. I've engraved a date on this, and this date is when I received it. So I got this for Christmas from my girlfriend, which was a fantastic gift. Absolutely loved it. I use it every day almost. I write with it a lot. I do sketch with it a lot. The weight to it is quite hefty, so some people might not find that comfortable. It does get a bit tiring after a while. Now, as you may notice, on my one there's no clip, which the clip comes off very easily. It's actually quite a nice feature of the pen, I'd say. But removing the clip allows me to twist this around in my hand without an issue. And I do that a lot with mechanical pencils just to keep a sharp point to it. So it's really easy to twist. Plus it looks a little bit different to the pencil you might have. And I like that. I like having something that's a little bit me. And with this perfect segue This is a brass pencil. It's made of brass, and what's lovely about it is it chips away after a while. Like the painting on here, the paint, I'm not sure what process is applied with, all over is black, and it starts to erode away, and it starts to chip away, and it starts to look beautiful because you get that exposed brass, and the brass, what it does is it oxidizes with the oxygen, and it then creates a bit of a patina. Similar to how if you had a leather phone case or a leather bag, over time it's going to get really lovely. Same with this. Obviously that's an acquired taste. You might be kind of angry that your 20 or 30 pound pencil is rubbing away, and you are perfectly fine to be angry at that. I'm not, because I like it. And that kind of leaves it at that. What I really love about this pencil is the fact that it's just that. It's just a pencil, and it works very, very well. Now, the major design flaw of this is this top bit. For an expensive pencil, it has a very fragile top with the little needle point. And if you drop this thing, right, bear in mind, this is a pencil that if you look after it, it's for life, easily for life. If you drop it, that's gone. It's as soon as this little needle point makes impact with the floor, similar to this actually. That's how this is a second one of these. If it falls on the ground, it's broken, and if that bit's broken, your lead's not going to feed through it. It's going to break. It's going to be terrible, and it's not going to work, and it's pretty annoying. But they've obviously fixed this issue. They have a different model. I think it's a Rapid, which hides this bit away. But in my opinion, it's not as nice of a design as this. This is more classic. They obviously also have the Rotring 800, which completely retracts this. But I figured I didn't really want that due to the fact that it has issues with the feeding mechanism. It often leads to breaking. And that pencil's even more expensive than this one. Obviously, maybe one day I would like to get that pencil. I definitely would, and I probably will. Not yet, though, because that's... So that problem is fixed in different models, but for this one in specific, which is why this design isn't perfect, if it would be perfect if when you clicked, this would eject, and you would have like the needle point out by that time. But that would be more moving parts, and when you have more moving parts, that often leads to pencils not working the way they should be, which is an example of the Rotring 800. Like, it works until it works, or it works until it doesn't work. But that's about it. I mean, I don't know why I made a video about a pencil, but I'm working on another video as well at the same time, but that one's taking a little bit longer, so I figured I'll give you this before I'm done with that video. Which, if you want to look out for that one, it's about a game I recently picked up, and a game that's been out for a very, very long time already. So I look forward to that. But with that, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me talk about a pencil for about 12 or so minutes. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you want to see anything else on this channel for longer, and you want to see more content like this, which there will be more, because I'm talking about design here. There's design all around us, and we need it in our lives. If you want to see those types of videos, then hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you when I see you again. Take care.